Here's a video and a story that probably won't get a whole lot of views, but I do pray that you will share this with everyone so I can bring this to the forefront. Here's a headline: Homeless man found dead in tent, foul play, not suspected. A homeless man was found dead Thursday in his tent in northeast Portland. The cause is under investigation, though foul play is not suspected, authorities said. The Multnomah County Medical Examiner has not determined the cause of the death of the man whose name and age was not available Saturday. His tent was in a campsite near Northeast 74th Avenue and Jonesmore Street. However, authorities consider carbon monoxide poisoning a possible cause of death because of the presence of a propane heater in the tent. Portland Police spokesman Sergeant Peter Simpson said, and this is something I run into far too often. The homeless will be on a corner or on the off-ramp of a freeway panhandling to get enough money to buy propane to heat their campsite. Propane, a colorless and odorless flammable gas, can cause asphyxiation if inhaled in large enough quantities, especially in closed spaces, health authorities say. Regardless of the manner of death, we know. Listen to me carefully now, and please share this. Year after year, but homelessness shortens people's lives. Multnomah County spokesman Dennis C. Thorold said, this winter has been especially harsh, damp, and long-lasting. Let me scroll back up. The mouse is sensitive. A dog found with the man in the tent was suffering bad, Simpson said, and was taken to Dove Lewis Emergency Animal Hospital. The dog was still receiving medical care Saturday. Dove Lewis spokeswoman Elena Buller said, declining to provide more information because the dog is in protective custody of Multnomah County Animal Services. So many of the homeless, the only friend that they have, the only companion that they have is a pet. Some have a dog. Many of the veterans will have a dog to keep them company. A stray, but a homeless animal, a forgotten animal. Some will have a bird. Some will have a cat. More people died while experiencing homelessness in 2015 in Multnomah County than in each of the previous 4 years, according to this study. Domicile unknown. I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention while we are waiting and praying for our great escape out of here. While we're waiting, like 5 wise virgins with our lamps full of oil, wanting to leave this place, even though we have a home, even though we have the ability to get on the internet. It costs money to get on the internet. It costs money to have cable. It costs money to have a laptop or a computer, a PC, a cell phone, and to spend our days searching the YouTube channels for any type of sign. But it's time for us to leave when Jesus is looking down and wondering, when will it be time for my children to take care of the least of these, the poor, the impoverished, the sick, the elderly, the homeless. That's what Jesus expects of his bride. I'll put the link to this article below. I ask that you share this, and I also will put the link to our ministry and outreach to the homeless. You know, we're a small ministry. We're not going to get 19,000 views on this video because the church just, it doesn't interest the church. What interests the church today, sadly, is they like their ears tickled. They want to laugh. They want to fear. They want to search for the signs of his coming. And if we would just open our back door, take a look out in our own backyard, we would see that this is a sign. The persecution of Christians today, the homeless, living in squalor, and as the church does nothing. Jesus was homeless. Would you give him drink? Would you clothe him if he were naked? Would you come to visit him if he were in prison? This lifestyle of homelessness is a form of solitary confinement. All you have is yourself and maybe your dog. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. I'll put the link to our ministry and outreach to the homeless below.